Have you ever met someone and thought you had an instant connection, only for the friendship to fizzle out after a few months or weeks? It's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes friendships just don't last. In this video, we'll explore the early warning signs that a friendship may not have the longevity we hope for. Whether you're in the early stages of a new friendship or reflecting on one that's already ended, this video will give you valuable insights into what to look for. 1. They exclude you from things with mutual friends. One of the early warning signs that a friendship may not last is when your supposed friends start excluding you from things that involves mutual friends. This could be anything from group outings to casual hangouts, and it can be hurtful and confusing when you're left out without any explanation. When your friends exclude you from social events, it may be a sign that they're not as invested in the friendship as you are. It's possible that they don't feel the same connection or don't see you as a priority when making plans. Alternatively, they may be purposely trying to distance themselves from you or send you a message that they don't want to hang out with you anymore. If you notice that you're consistently left out of group events or that your friends seem to be making plans without you, it's important to address the situation and find out what's going on. Such behaviors may be unintentional, however, if it is done repeatedly, it becomes a tool of passive aggression and hints at a friendship that is destined to fail. 2. They talk about their other friends behind their back. If your new friend begins to tattle about the secrets of their other friends or relates ugly incidents between them to you, then you should evaluate your friendship. The usual modus operandi is to present themselves as the confidential friend who reveals those secrets to only you. But you should ask yourself, what is the second side of the story? What does it say about this person if they would easily reveal such things about their friend? Even more importantly, what would they say about you behind your back too? It says a lot when someone can speak so unkindly about their own friends to others. If they do this, there are chances that they are not a loyal friend and will likely hurt your feelings in the long run. 3. They bail on you. Few things beat a reliable friend who shows up when needed. Having a friend who shows up come rain or sunshine, or that friend who always shows up for you, is priceless. Not many people have that. If you find that you're missing that sense of reliability in your friendship, it might spell trouble. An early red flag is being very flaky and unreliable, especially with previous plans or agreements. This includes constantly canceling appointments at the last minute. When your friend repeatedly bails on you, it may be a sign that they're not as invested in the friendship as you are. It's possible that they're dealing with personal issues or other priorities, but if they're consistently prioritizing other things over your plans, it may be a sign that they're not valuing your friendship as much as you are. 4. Conversations feel like chores. We often do not want to end our conversations with our friends because there are so many things to discuss. Ideas and discussion topics keep flowing like an open faucet, and the feeling of being together is just fun. A fourth early sign that a friendship may not last is when conversations with your friend feel like chores. You might find yourself dreading catching up with them or feeling like you're always the one initiating conversation or coming up with topics to talk about. This might be a sign that you don't have much to share. If you find that conversations with your friend constantly feel like a chore, it's important to communicate your concerns and try to work on the relationship. However, if they are consistently uninterested or unresponsive, it may be time to accept that the friendship will not last. 5. You feel bad when you spend time with them. Watch your interactions with your friends and note how you feel afterward. Do you feel drained or frustrated? Then it is a good sign to end the friendship. Although someone who points out your faults kindly can be a good friend, it is different when they constantly tear you down and make you feel low. This is another early sign that a friendship may not last if you consistently feel bad or unhappy when you spend time with your friend. This could be because of negative or toxic behavior on their part, or simply a lack of compatibility between the two of you. When you consistently feel bad after spending time with your friend, it's important to reflect on the reasons behind these negative feelings. Are they constantly putting you down or making you feel insecure? Do they have a negative impact on your mental health or well-being? These are all valid reasons to reevaluate the friendship and consider whether it's worth continuing. While it's important to try to work on any issues that may be causing negative feelings, it's also important to recognize when a friendship cannot serve you in a positive way. 6. They disregard your feelings and opinions. Has this ever happened to you? You really want to do something, and your friend talks you out of it in favor of doing what they want to do. This in itself isn't a bad thing, and it can be a normal occurrence. However, it can be a problem when it happens all the time. When your friend consistently disregards your feelings and opinions, it can be damaging to your sense of self-worth and can create a sense of resentment or frustration in the friendship. This can manifest in a variety of ways, such as dismissing your thoughts or emotions, or consistently talking over you and not allowing you to express yourself. 7. You do not share common interests. After the first impression is made and you find a person to be likable, a friendship may develop from there. Long conversations can follow, and you may spend some quality time together, sharing ideas and memories and having fun. Despite that initial attraction, a lack of common interest sometimes spells doom for any friendship. Once the initial attraction wears off, the bond can only grow stronger if both of you share common interests, such as a hobby, playing the same sport, or being involved in similar extracurricular activities. This isn't always the case, as there are many friends who have few things in common. Studying everything else in your friendship, you should be able to tell if the lack of common interests will be a problem. 8. They uphold values or morals that go against yours. We all have our own morals and principles that guide us through life. These values give us direction and are what our character is built on. Generally, since our friends are a reflection of ourselves, they usually also have these values, making it easier for them to relate to our experiences and empathize with us. As conversations become longer and deeper, you get to learn more about your new friend's morals. Inevitably, you are either fine with them or against them. If these values align with yours, a beautiful, long-lasting friendship can emerge. If otherwise, it is only a matter of time before things may grind to a halt. 9. They are not happy for you when good things happen. A wise person once said that every friend sympathizes with you in your grief, but few are truly happy for your success. Being unable to celebrate your success is a sign of a toxic friendship and is a telltale sign of a friendship that won't last. At all costs, it should not be ignored. What is your friend's reaction when something good happens in your life? What do they say when you get that promotion? When you get a new car? Are they proud of you, or do they poke holes in your happy moment and try to dampen it? A friendship bound to last involves friends who support and root for each other's successes. 10. They only call you when they need something. Friendship should be based on reciprocation and mutuality. When a friend only calls you or checks on you if they need something, then there might be a problem. It may be a sign that the friendship would not last if they never reach out meaningfully outside of times when they're in a pinch. They don't check up on you, and they aren't interested in your life or well-being either. Sure, people are busy with their lives, and that's okay. However, effort should never be one-sided, and there should always be mutual care and support to some degree. If you feel like you are always going all out for a friend or doing the most work without any reciprocation, then you should think twice about continuing the friendship. Friendship breakups hurt, but the wrong friends can have a negative effect on your mental health. What about signs that it's time to let go of a best friend? Watch this video to learn about that.